back elbow on his own. Looks like he is trying to finish this right now. There's with reverse. Oh my gosh. Going to the cover, 1, 2. Still only 2, Mr. Banks. We got a live one now.
Caleb still alive. Tommy Vendetta cannot believe it.
Oh man, he's wasted valuable time. We got a roll-up mistake. League with the referee. Cost him the match.
Look at that forearm from Tommy Vendetta against staggering Caleb Stills. Stills grabbing the trunks. Backbreaker. Oh man. Look at this hold, DC.
Submission right there. Can't get to the side. He's going to have to tap or risk something serious happening to him.
Just cranking back on that. That is it.
Banks, and with me as always is DC Howe.
Thank you, Preston. I'm so excited to be here. We got a stacked card, but we had a lot of events happen last week.
Oh man, last week one of the big things that happened is it's Jack Verville.
I want CJ Otis, and I want to wrestle him right now.
Well, Jack, it's going to be the main event of this episode. It's going to be happening. That match is signed. You're going to get your hands on CJ Otis tonight.
Alright, I'm just a little nervous. Last time I was here and CJ Otis didn't show up to fight me. The big knuckle dragon Neanderthal is about twice as big as I am, and he thinks wrestling can beat jiu-jitsu. I say at least try to prove it. Show up and fight me tonight, CJ.
Yeah! Well, the match everybody's been asking for, Jack Verville versus CJ Otis, it's your main event. But first, we got more action and it's coming at you right now. Let's go to it.
Yeah!
Let's take a moment to thank the sponsors of American Lucha Libre. First, The Fledge, radically inclusive, home of the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. El Burrito Mexicano, authentic Mexican food and pastries in Lansing, Michigan. Jam Clothing, official producers of Capital Pro Wrestling and American Lucha Libre merchandise. The Robert Dowding Group with Keller Williams Realty, the very best in the business. And Head Drop Productions, providing production services from pre to post. Thank you for sponsoring American Lucha Libre.
Introducing first. They weigh in at a combined weight.
No need for introductions here tonight, Mr. Banks. We have the Purge and Lethal Injection, and the Purge are taking it right to him.
Oh, but look at the Mercury brothers. They're looking great. The double drop kick. That was fantastic.
Quick tag right now.
Brad and Briar Mercury, and hail from Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. That's how I would have announced them had that not been interrupted by Purge onslaught.
The Purge are not really ones for formalities, but right now they're having a heck of a time with these brothers here.
Yeah, they're looking really good. Very, very good tag team wrestling on display.
Huge drop kick. Has him down center of the ring.
Yeah, these young Mercury brothers working so well together. Look at that splash, that extra elevation, going for the pin. Only a 2. Giving the Purge all they can handle. Sean Tyler in there, but looks like Justin Pilgrim got the blind tag. Delivering repeated elbows to this Mercury brother.
Incredibly quick, incredibly violent is the Purge.
Yeah, highly unorthodox as Tyler is tagged back in.
Mercury brothers having a tough time right now.
What are they setting up with there? It looks like oh my gosh, just dropped him right on his head. Tyler going for the pin. And only a 2, shoulder up. And that's pretty despicable right there. Tyler just choking this young man out with his shirt. The referee's got to do something about that, although I can understand his hesitancy to do so.
I would not get in the way of either of these members of the Purge.
No, they are violent individuals. They're dangerous individuals. And we're seeing it right here, delivering a headbutt right to the back of the head to Sean Tyler.
Our ringside area is full. You have Gavin Calloway, the spiritual leader of the Purge. That might be it. God, no. But then we also once again have Jonathan Presley scouting.
Yeah, Jonathan Presley. Everybody is wondering who he is looking for to join forces with here in Capital Pro Wrestling, and he has been mum on that subject thus far.
He has not wanted to talk to me about it at all. I'm glad to hear that I'm the only one.
That young Mercury missing that Mercury attempt and paying for it right now. It's Justin Pilgrim just working that leg over.
Oh no.
Head full of steam after that tag.
Pilgrim in a bit of trouble right now.
Yes, he is sent off of the ropes.
I wonder if the brothers realize that they have an advantage right now. Both of them are in the ring.
Yeah, it looks like they do now, and they're going to take advantage of that. And they're wrapping him up and confusing him like a little job right there. Oh, and a German into the turnbuckle. Wow. Man, these Mercury brothers looking real good right now.
Kick to the face.
And then some running knees to the face. Justin Pilgrim in a bad way right now. But Sean Tyler getting involved, bouncing that Mercury right off the ring post. Now they're sending this one off the ropes. Wow. Devastating maneuver.
1, 2, 3.
What's working is huge.
There's a reason why we're here. One reason, and one reason only. Show them. To break them all. Break them all! Needs a cure with a little chaos. Now, clearly you had a little bit of questions because you came up and talked to us, but I'll just cut that question off because I understand what was just signed before I walked, or rather, crawled through that curtain. And that's that I have the pleasure of facing Mr. Mysterious Movado in a future episode. Well, time to purge the evening. See, I don't really care where he sets his sights. It doesn't matter to me. Because every single night, it's Purge night! With the Purge, Kevin Calloway, you just saw, he's chilling, the Mysterious Movado, and that's coming up on a on a Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase very, very soon. So you're going to want to stay tuned and see that collision because it's going to be off the charts as far as I'm concerned.
Capital Pro Wrestling fans, November 9th, CPW returns to the Fledge. We will be teaming with Souls for Vets to raise money to make sure veterans across Michigan have socks and shoes. A portion of your ticket sales will go to the cause. Warm up on December 14th when we'll be at the Fledge again to close out the year with professional wrestling action. Make sure to follow us across social media and visit our website, AmericanLuchaLibre.com. Next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, the War Boy, Ray Jacobs, makes his Capital Pro Wrestling debut against Adam Wick. And in our main event, the leader of the Purge, Kevin Calloway, goes up against the Mysterious Movado. You're not going to want to miss a second of the action next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase.
Then the second thing that's been on everybody's mind is Jonathan Presley. He's been out here week after week scouting talent, and he's got to answer for that. He's made himself involved in some matches, and Jonathan Presley, if you're back there, and I know you are, come on out.
That's right.
These people want to hear from you.
You want to talk to me?
Absolutely. And these fans want to hear from you. Jonathan, who do you got your eye on? That's what people want to know.
I got my eye on the best talent. How about that?
Well, I'm not surprised you're here in Capital Pro Wrestling. That's where the best wrestling.
That's right.
So what individual or individuals can we expect?
I got my eye on a lot of talent here. We got the Purge. Those guys are pretty good. They're nuttier than squirrel poop, though. I don't know if I can contain them. We got George Matt. I don't even know how he spells his name. It's weird. He's a big guy, though. I like that. We got Mikey Manugian, McMahon, Magoogliak. Okay, we got him. He's a good talent. I've seen him outside of Capital Pro Wrestling, but I'm not telling anybody until I'm ready, and I'm not going to tell you when that is. Because when you have all the cards, you have all the power. I enjoy having all the power. I've been out here for weeks and weeks, and only when the time is right am I going to reveal my master plan.
Well,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard Jonathan Presley with a master plan. What could that mean for Capital Pro Wrestling and the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase? But I know one thing we're all looking forward to, and that's tonight's main event. CJ Otis taking on Jack Verville. Michigan and weighs in at 115 kilograms, the strong style Superman, CJ Otis. And his opponent, he hails from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and weighs in at 170 pounds, Jack Verville.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Verville, CJ Otis. This is the matchup that all the fans of Capital Pro Wrestling have been clamoring for.
Oh, it's been brewing for a while.
Yeah, there's some bad blood here that has been brewing for weeks, if not months. And finally, these two gentlemen are going to get a chance to settle the score. And look at the power of CJ Otis driving Verville into the mat.
This is going to be a technical match. It is a match that is rarely going to leave the mat, in my opinion.
Yeah, both of these gentlemen so skilled on the mat. Jack Verville in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and CJ Otis in catch-style wrestling. Both experts in their field. Verville fighting CJ Otis to the mat.
Oh, he wants to go into his guard. He knows how dangerous he can be.
At least I don't have to wear one on my stomach.
CJ Otis prepared for it, though. Going to take it right at him.
Yeah, he almost had him in a pinning situation there, but right now he's got a hold of that leg. And now Verville through both.
Oh, almost got a leg lock submission right there. He has to relinquish that, though.
And Otis taking a second to regroup on the outside.
Unlike in a traditional MMA cage, there is a rope break here. Verville has to understand that. He has to plan where his submissions are a little bit better in the ring.
Yeah, this is a match. It could end in mere seconds. It could go wire to wire.
Well, I got no place to be, Mr. Banks. Let's see how long this match goes. I'm in for it.
Yeah, both these men could have each other tapping in no time. But right now, CJ Otis getting to the ropes, forcing Verville to break his hold.
CJ Otis showing body and ring awareness.
Verville so cool and confident in there on the mat. But look at Otis, just so agile for a man his size. Just got a hold of that arm. It's hard to work really hard.
Oh, just going to rip that arm off is what he's going to do.
Oh, you can hear the fans horrified by that. Verville looking so skilled.
another submission. He can't use his arms to break this one, though.
Had the advantage. Look at the leverage using his legs, planning himself, and then just was wrenching the neck of Otis, and now he's working that joint manipulation of Jack Verville. Is outstanding.
No, managed to get to that rope with his foot.
Otis looks like he was going to try to get to the outside again, but nothing doing as Verville pulls him to the inside. And again, just look at the wrist. That wrist lock he's working on right now. Otis rolling him into the ropes. Almost had him in a pinning situation, but ran out of room.
CJ Otis in control right now.
Definitely has the advantage. Looked like maybe a side headlock, hard to see from this vantage point.
However, with his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, Verville is used to fighting from underneath. It is not a disadvantage for him at all. The only thing he has to make sure he keeps his shoulders off that mat.
Caught Verville, who was looking for a kick. Oh, look at Verville! He's got CJ Otis locked up.
He can't win the match by that, but he can sure sap some of the energy away from CJ Otis. Goes up to that second rope area. Oh, and Otis caught him. Took a little too long. Bringing him back down. A side headlock applied to the center of the ring. Did you see how CJ Otis used his entire body weight to really cinch in that side headlock?
Yeah, it's outstanding, but you can see a lot of strength in the left. Jack Verville driving up to a standing position. Oh, man. Oh, hard to see what's going on there. But the ref checking on Otis.
I believe it's either a neck or a choke of some sort. Referee's going to check to make sure that's not a choke, just going up the carotid artery. But regardless, Otis broke it and is in with a knee and ankle lock of his own. He says he's going to break it right off.
Yeah, no give up. And Jack Verville right now. Sometimes in a lot of pain, but
sometimes it's better to tap and fight again.
Yeah, really, there's no dishonor in tapping, that's for sure. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, I think is what they say.
Completely correct.
And both men working on the ankles of their opponent, but CJ Otis still the one in control. Verville got to his stomach. Otis saw that Verville was looking to get to those ropes and stopped him with a side headlock once more. Those catch wrestling fundamentals so strong by CJ Otis.
Come on, guys.
Just got him wrapped up.
Verville, quite a unique way to get out of that. Follows it up with a drop kick.
Going for the pin. Wow, caught Otis off guard. Got him in a pinning predicament, but only a 2 for Verville. Verville's got a hold of that arm. Oh, well, he's got to be careful. CJ Otis has got to be careful. Verville's looking for that triangle.
CJ Otis was too powerful for that, though.
Trying to pull his head out. Oh, he's pulled Verville up.
Verville calling for that break.
Wow, Otis. The strength of Otis, just outstanding. He almost powerbombed him off that.
Huge belly-to-belly suplex.
2, shoulder up by Verville and just barely. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Just the punishment there that Verville took in such a short span. He's a little dazed, it seems, in a lot of pain.
A lot of mind games being played here. This is a chess match. This is most wrestling matches that we see here at the Fledge in beautiful Lansing, Michigan. Are a little bit more fast-paced. Each one knows that any mistake could end the match at any moment. So that chess match being played between these two competitors is key to watch.
Another tremendous slam by CJ Otis.
I'm gonna break up!
And back to the side headlock. Just sapping the strength of Jack Verville.
Verville giving that thumbs up. He is not ready to quit right now.
Both men to their feet. Back suplex there from Verville. Not a lot of distance. Not a lot of impact, but just enough to break that hold and get free.
I think that's all he was looking for and all he needed. Verville needs some now mountain offense. Stay away. That's exactly what I needed to do. Just jump on the back of him, choke the life out of him.
Oh, wow. found himself in the triangle. Triangle attempt.
Exactly what I'm talking about here.
Oh, breaking the eyes of Verville.
That's one way to break it.
Yeah, not very sporting by CJ Otis, but Verville right back to work, not giving Otis any time to catch his breath, that's for sure. He's trying to wear the big man down. Looks like Otis still has some strength. You can see that in his base. Oh, man. Oh, big power bomb by CJ Otis. And there it is.
CJ Otis used that power to gain the victory.
Here is your winner, the strong style Superman, CJ Otis.
CJ Otis extending that hand to Jack Verville. Oh, no intention of sportsmanship at all. It was all a ruse. Outside laughing.
At least on this day, Catch Wrestling emerged victorious.
Catch Wrestling wins 100% out of 100% times.
Yeah, the wrong type of Catch Wrestling, come on. I'll see you
Catch
next
Wrestling, I
time.
have two ways to win. I can hook them or I can pin them. In Jiu-Jitsu, they only have one way. Yeah, submit me.
Yeah, man. Verville has a point, though.
Catch Wrestling.
Those trunks, I saw rake of the eyes.
You didn't see nothing. In grappling, things happen. And my fingers went to his eyes. That was totally not the sweat. Alright, he wasn't wearing his gi tonight, so the sweat was there. He cheated also by not wearing his gi.
You cheated!
Because I am what I am, I'm aligned. The strong style, the head coach, the team leader, Hook and Catch, Wrestling Club, and Team Honey Badger.
Here tonight, and he's got to be probably in that conversation for that television title tournament.
That's right.
But something tells me that this war is not over. So I want you to join me next time on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. I am Preston Banks.
You're Preston Banks, and I'm CJ Otis, your next Great Lakes Television Champion.
I am Preston Banks. As always, with me was DC Howe, and we will see you here again at the Purge in Lansing, Michigan. It's the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling